Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Superior Livestock Consigner, Hank Payne. Thank you so much for being on this morning. As I told you, we always love to be able to tell our consignor stories. So do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're offering on today's auction?
Well, we've got 4 lots on this morning, 14 loads, and these are all Kansas cattle out of the Flint Hills. These calves originated in Florida. We start buying calves down there in November, and we leave them in Florida until April. We like doing that because we're able to buy the cattle one day, they're processed the next day, and it's really made a difference in her health on the cattle versus bringing them on to Kansas and wintering them. So, we start this morning with lot 5053 and go for 4 lots, and it's nervous. It's payday.
And you were in here yesterday kind of watching the auction and taking it all in. So are you guys excited today?
Yeah, there's always a little anxiety with it, but we're optimistic about today. And I was here yesterday with some friends of mine selling cattle, and the market was good, and we anticipate the market being good today.
Well, that's great, and I know that your Superior Livestock representative is Kenny Wayne, and we were talking earlier that you have been selling on Superior for about 23 years, but for a long time. What's one of the things that you value most about the relationship with Superior, with your rep, or with Superior Livestock?
Well, with Kenny Wayne, it really works well. Of course, Kenny lives in Iowa, and we had wanted to get some of our cattle into the north because the Florida cattle have really improved so much over the years. And with Kenny Wayne, he knows the buyers, and a lot of the buyers have started buying these cattle and taking them north, which makes us happy. And he does his good job. All the Superior reps that I've had association with have worked hard, and most of the auctioneers do a good job. Charlie, I don't know about Charlie, but the jury's still out. But no, Charlie's a good friend of mine, does a outstanding job. I guess the one thing that's really important to me is I know the check's going to be good, and Kenny Wayne's going to write a big check here in a few weeks, I hope.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Charlie, because when Charlie was on, as he was getting off just a minute ago, he told me that I needed to ask you about your golf game.
That's still a secret, and Charlie should not be talking about things he doesn't know much about.
Charlie's usually pretty good at that, isn't he? Well, we thank you so much. We thank you for letting us sell your cattle the Superior way. We're excited to be able to go to work for you today and also to be able to tell your story. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we have father and son Superior Livestock rep duo, Mike and Austin Boehinger.